Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. JC here, and here we are, returning at the end of last time we found out that there was a huge and massive passenger transportation issue. Yeah, get your mouth around that one. On account of that basically everywhere's full. And they're full just trying to go to there. Which means the trains are already too full heading up. So, what does that mean? Well, what that basically means is that we need to deploy more trains. Did I double slit that one? Yeah. Good, I don't have to do anything special. They can all just go straight into the platform from here. Right, what are we going to do, you may ask, with this abomination? We are going to ignore its existence. Project London was, for all intensive terms, failure. Cars still want to use this, though most of them have managed to flip across to here, but you still get cars on this road. The whole idea was to get the cars off the road. Most of them are all fine out here. You know, you get out to this end and it's fine. You head in towards here and, well, yeah. That's because there's no motorway connections. Oh, that one's fine. That's actually got proper motorway connections and it's still jam-packed. Those ones are heading that way, so it's literally here. They want to turn in here. Yeah, they're not using the motorway in the slightest. So I'm just going to ignore them now, because if the Muppets can't be bothered to use a motorway, which is just under twice as fast as the road they're trying to use, and spazzes. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip back to something that's far more reasonable and does exactly what I tell it to do. A train. Because it can only travel on this track, and that is it. It will do as I tell it to. Ha! Right, so on this one we've got... London Dover is overloaded. Let's have a look over here. Brighton to Southampton. But we do know that a load of some of these are overloaded and some of them aren't. There you go, Croydon is. Hassocks into Brighton. Yeah, okay. I think all the lines just need another one. Fair enough, right. Means we need to do the whole vehicle thing. Oh my god, fudge. There's all the diesel ones still. And then a whole load of the electric ones. There we are. That's what we were after. Oh, southeastern dark blue livery. Oh, I was told that I was supposed to use that on one section of the line needs to use that colour type. Well, they'll get that type then, won't they? Yes, this is London to Brighton. It is not. It is that type. Up there. That's the same one. There you go. I was trying to figure out where the hell the other livery is. It's just above it, you muppet. We just add 2 of those. Oh, it doesn't care. It just says it can drive backwards as well as forwards, obviously. Okay. That's a new indicator. I don't think that was there before. It tells you which direction it travels in. Handy. Right, that needs to be deployed upon London to Brighton. Could have really pulled up the London to Brighton line first. 8, so this is number 9. London to Brighton 9. We'll go and add London to Brighton 10 all the way up. Yeah. To 10. And you go on the London to Brighton. Ching! Yay! Okay, we'll do London to Dover next. I might come back to this one because this one never had the full complement of 8 in the first place. Or would you look at that? Bonus. Now then, this is the one that needs changing. Supposed to be running this one, apparently. Just different colour, that's all. So I will purchase that. In that one, because haha. And you are London to Dover 7. I don't care if I'm deploying them in the wrong order. I have at this point given 0 shits. You London to actually let's manage the vehicles here. Replace them all with that one. I just said it's class 3317. I know it's the 4 car. So with this one, done. Now when I click back here, ta-da! We now go to the other end of here. Or was that supposed to be on the Brighton to Dover side? You know what? Don't care. I'm just anything going to Dover is going to have this colour scheme. So the the Brighton to Dover side is also going to be changed because I don't give a flying what's it. I was told this in some passing conversation. I'm just like, oh, okay, and it's only just floated back up into my head. Oh, I may have given them the wrong type. Mm-hmm. Oh, never mind. This is just confusing as hell. Can't remember what the difference between the two types were. Oh, attractive effort. Yeah, that was it. I need the /2s. Oh, this is getting very confusing. Okay. Under Dover. 8. I do that now. I'm going to manage these again to make sure I've actually given them the correct ones, the /2s. Apparently not. There, they've all got the /2s now. And then Dover. Boom. Now I close that bit down. Brighton to Dover has 8 already. Okay, it's not jam-packed at this end. Maybe there's just not as much demand. Doesn't appear to be as much demand at the moment on this part. If we go through and it's handling everything, no. It's the Brighton end. Yeah. They're pulling out everything fine from here and then they're just getting too full. Fair enough. Brighton to Dover. Right, what I want to do is I'm going to manage the vehicles first. Replace them. The /2s in the right colour. Right. Now. Now we can add the correct trains. This is no, it's not London, it's Brighton to Dover 9. Brighton to Dover. Number 9. We whiz down to the other end. Oh, eventually I'll be able to set this going again. Oh yeah, this is one of these ones I got to reverse, isn't it? Okay. No, fair enough. It's pain in the ass. Yeah, I could just do a little loop there. Let's see if I can pull that off. Coming this way. Wait, you're coming this way. Wait there. Because I've also got, obviously, the weights up there. Now, if they can get off... Right, I think they'll block the entire path there, so... They may need to go, but... If it causes a major problem, then I'll just delete them and they'll just... eventually get to it. But what that now does is I can pull them out of there and they can actually just go straight into the station now. Perfect. Right. Excellent. I don't actually have to babysit it. I can just carry on going. which is preferable to me. Right, there we go, the /2 4 car. That's the kiddie. 2 of those. You are Brighton to Dover. 10. Yay. You are now going to be going on to Brighton to Dover. And there you go, its first station is Brighton. Right. So we've done Brighton to Dover. There's a lot of people waiting there. Brighton, London to Brighton. It's Brighton to Southampton now. Ta-da! Work on this line. That one's fine. That's got 8. That's fine. That's using the normal colours because it's only those 2 sections outside that have the weird colour. There. /2s. Oh yeah, it's /4's up here. You just ignore that one. Yeah. Just weird confusing because the /4 for the other colour is down here. That's what's confusing. It's definitely the /2 because it's the more attractive effort. There, set it like that so you can't see it. Never get confused again. Good, right. You could click the wrong button and fuck it up, you know. That's the button I was after. That button. Because, you know, spending this long in the episode just fiddling around with this is doing my head in. Brighton to Southampton. That's number 9. Well, they're about 8 years old. Maybe I should just replace them all. Nah. Screw it. Okay. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. That's fine. So we deployed 1 to here. So we go all the way down. And we deploy 1 to here. Now we're going to need to deploy 1 to the other side, so I'm going to go. I'm going to potentially save myself some time. Just you deploy to Brighton to Southampton. Then we click on here, we go. That's empty because there's just a train already sitting there. But that is actually London to Southampton. Wow, they've already got 10. Let's check down the line whether they actually do need it. Yes, they need it. Just straight off the bat, hit the first one, needs it. Hit the next one, needs it. Yep. Damn, this is a popular line. Well, they've stretched out past here now. Look at them go. I remember when this used to be like down here somewhere and that wasn't quite connected. Look at it. It's huge. Huge. Stop going near my train line, you little snotlings. What a janky ass junction. But anyway, focus. Come on. Come along now. Don't get distracted and all. I always get distracted. It's just me, I guess. London to Southampton. 11. London to Southampton. Aha! And we whiz back to where we initially started. Here we go. Here, /2 in southern. 1, 2. That. You. Name. London to Southampton, 12. Stop moving. You deploy to London to Southampton. There we go. They'll sort their spacing out, but let's just watch the carnage, shall we? Go! And nothing happens. Stutter, 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 and it's out. Meep. Don't you meep me. That was convenient. They're both pulling out. That one's pulling in. And then there's another train directly up, going to be coming out directly after it. It's going to go to there and there. There you go. That one's going off there. Different colour. Right. Uh-oh. What's going on? Yes. Those are too long. Okay, you reverse. I'm gonna have to delete you, aren't I? No path, electric. Fine, you return to depot. Oh, there you go. At least it's going to reverse out now. Okay, that caused a little bit of a problem. Now it's in the depot, so I've got to wait for this thing to get out. Because of the signal down here, they're just long enough to block it. Which is an annoyance. Yeah, I had it going on slow. None of the others have goofed up. So, in depot. I've still got it selected, so I can set it to line London to Brighton to Southampton. Yeah, go back on the line. Then you can come out like that. There you go, now it should work fine. Let's speed it up a bit. It's going to be like next to nothing for this one to pick up, but hey. Well, that one's going to have to wait for the signals. And donk. See, this is why you actually put the signals in so it actually works properly. There we go. Right. I managed to find the screenshot. Excellent. Right, now we can carry on. Get on with it. That one gets out the way. That one slides in. Oh, the train whizzes in. Obviously, having to wait at the lights has now spread them out. How are some of the other sections doing? They're just fine. Okay, those ruin my screenshots. Thank you. Go away. Well, I think everything's running smoothly enough. Well, after the debacle that was the Project London, this is running quite well, other than Dartford. Dartford, what do you expect? It's too Dartford. I can handle that. Yeah, can't handle that though. Oh wow, yeah, there's only 3. Yes, yes, right. Let's see if we can't improve this. So they're currently using those. That would actually probably be better for them. Or you just go, nah, see that's a... I could go across to these. That would give me extra speed because it's a transit route. Well, it's a really recent one, so it's a Skoda. I think that'll do actually. I think I have a bunch of those on there. And I'm going to clone one. Might do that across the board for these as well, because these ones have got obviously this long transport section where the extra speed will come in handy. That's handy in here, but once they get out, they'll accelerate more, which means they can travel the distance faster. They can get around faster, yeah, etc, etc, etc. Let's have a look. Maybe. Right, let's have a look at the vehicle manager. Yeah, I think most of these. Let's see which ones don't have. I think they've all pretty much got the same, other than the London loop. I gotta do this manually. Okay. Oh, by the way, yes, time can be moving on while I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm basically just going to blanket upgrade them all at once. Yeah, you can all upgrade to these. You'll lose passenger capacity, but you'll move faster as a compensation for it. I know there was another set of trams. Now these are trams that are inside a town only. But that would require changing it, otherwise it'd get all glitchy. Let the glitchiness go, flow. Yeah, I'm just staring at something to see if the icon changes, that's all. Empty. Interesting. Huh? What the hell? That's a ferry? Okay, that looks interesting. First Capital Connect. Interesting. Right, carry on. Oh, 2009. Aha. Aha. And Portsmouth. Just remembered, I'm gonna have to. I've replaced all these vehicles. And I forgot to set their maintenance. Oh dear. Right. These bottom four. Be on the safe side. Alright, click here. Trying to remember, there was another set I did other than the London one, other than the actual tram. No, it was all the tram ones. Okay. Wait a minute. Show only tram lines. All vehicles. Yes! Oh! Oh, that's so helpful. There we go. Solved the problem. All the trams are now set. So that's a nice way of doing it now. You can basically just say, yeah, I want all of these things to be running on. There you go, look at that. Travelling along at 43 miles per hour. Whereas the actual traffic is hurtling along at like 60. Which is why it's got its own dedicated line. Well, that should solve a few more problems. Or create more. What? Oh, that's fine. Okay, it was only one stop that it was problematic. That stop. I've just given it half a ton. I've just given it an extra. Alright, you get an extra as well then. Turn that round so we can pick up some more passengers. That's basically what I wanted it to do. It is interesting watching these things go around and doing things. Greetings, everybody. Your bus has arrived. Still tons of them. Because they're still pouring out the friggin' train station. You're full, mate. Off you go. There you go. It's almost back up to capacity. Damn trains. How did it manage to get to 100 and something? I do not know. Good grief. The other ones, yeah, they're doing perfectly fine. There you go, fine. It's just a few spot towns are having trouble. No, they're not. Yeah, they're fine. Look at that. They're hardly even full. Loads of space on those buses. I think worse than having a cramped bus. What about down here? No. Fine. Perfect. This is one of these new... Oh, they're not bad. They work quite well. Ignore the clipping. It's fine. Oh god, oh rip people. Oh, and some more people. Yeah, rip those people too. Oh dear. Death by tram, apparently. Wow. So much traffic. It's like, why are you doing this? You're heading... You! I'll pin this. You are heading to a residential building. Commercial building by car. Industrial by foot. You don't. Oh. Well, that would explain it, wouldn't it? This place has expanded so much. There's chunks that aren't being included in the system. Might need to nip down to here and then around and out. Out there should do it. Now another one sort of there. That does cause problems for doing this. Okay, I need towns. That one. Tram, LS, bus lane. Just keep. I need to upgrade. Connect back onto there. Then you need to come down like that. Now I need to manage the line. So after this one, you need to head up to there. And after that one, you need to head down to there. After the autosave, obviously, you know. Obvious, of course. What on earth is way down here? I just selected another random line. Oh, it's showing all the lines. That's disconcerting. That has massively exploded. There we go. Right, that should That should put a bit more strain on the system. Okay, trams, work your magic. London Overground. Ooh, pretty. About as useful as chocolate teapot, but you know. A little scoot around. Nah, these places are fine. Most of them were always fine. The only ones that could have a problem would have been these ones out here, but they're being handled quite nicely. Even small little places like this have got enough to go and slap in some zonking great buildings. So they're still mostly covered, but not completely covered. But you know what? I really don't care. We've gotten to the end of the series now, and I don't actually really care. Yes, this is virtually the end of the series because we're catching up to our current date. We've only got what, just over 10 years until we reach the current date at the time of recording. I know how this works. So we're doing all right. How's this going? Still doesn't require loads and loads of... I mean, we unlocked a brand new ferry, but it's just like... This is nowhere near full. Just to demonstrate, that's the new one we unlocked. Let's go passenger only. There you go. Just loads of random info. Capacity of 100. Interesting. But it can do that very, very quickly. The one that's currently on here, yeah, you can't. See, for the capacity it's currently carrying, I might actually upgrade that one. Well. It might be time to say goodbye to this. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I've had a paddler basically on this line for the entirety of the thing, and now we're gonna change it. So we're gonna manage this vehicle. I'd like to replace this vehicle with one of these. Oi! Oh, it's a cat. Oh, I say. Woo! Fancy. Well, that's going to get the job done faster. Ah, I see. Right, okay. But, here we are. That's totally going to be the screenshot for next time. Something really fancy. With a big town in the background. Big. Yeah, no. There you go, big town. That's going to be the screenshot for next time. Because I'll just know to take it. Haha! So, on that note, we have 10 years in game until basically the end of the series, so yeah, I'll explain what's going to happen next time. You know, what we're going to do after this series, and no, it's not going to be the third series straight after, because I'm not doing 3 series of this back to back, even I'm not that mad. We're going to be doing something different. but I'll explain that near the end of next episode, just to, you know, mess with you. So on that note, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC, out.